All right, today, thank you. And we are into the second week of work to correct the listing and partial sinking of the Sullivans along Buffalo's waterfront. There has been some very messy weather to deal with in recent days as crews continue to work to assess the damage and also come up with a solution there.
And today we learned that divers were finally able to get underwater to check it out for themselves. 2 on Your Side's Ron Plants is live over at the Naval Park tonight with updates on those efforts. Ron.
Kelly and Scott, I would say that things are definitely looking brighter today with the sunshine and maybe also with the mood today, because this gives this team that's handling this overall rescue effort for this historic museum ship the chance to actually do some in-person underwater perspective inspection of the exterior hull of the ship, especially back towards the stern there on the port side or left side of the ship at the back. With no real wind today and the water levels definitely down, believe me, as compared to the past 2 days, divers from Bidco Marine Salvage were able to begin their close-up look at the hull of the ship to look for any holes or breaches that could be causing the flooding or any other issues. They also tried to use an underwater drone brought in by the Coast Guard, but had limited success with that because the water is still kind of murky. And with those divers and the water still over the deck at the back of the ship, they decided to tighten up and add to those mooring lines to make them more secure to the pier. The degree of listing or the angle of the Sullivans actually improving a bit, but it's hard to tell if it's actually righting itself yet. This all goes to the stability of the ship, which the Coast Guard officer in charge talked about yesterday.
The ship is fairly stable right now, so if it does take on more water, right now it's kind of right up against the pier. I don't suspect that there would be additional damage to the ship or, cause any additional kinds of problems there.
And we also heard today about that leaking oil that was coming out of the ship. They feel that for the most part they've been able to contain that. That was an environmental concern they had because that could go into the Buffalo River or eventually into Lake Erie.